So this week, Rashida, as usual, she came with her piece for the first time. So you want to know how that went. And we talk about interesting topics. I don't want to give you spoilers like Rashida. Tune in.
Enjoy. Hey, welcome to the podcast. Hi everybody. Welcome to the Truth Sisters.
This one that you're starting with giggling and laughing. This is a new one. I'm sure our listeners will bear me witness.
I'm excited to record this episode.
After hi, you're just giggling.
Hey, I'm in a good mood. I slept well. I slept for a long time. I think that's it. I'm not cranky. I'm in a good mood today. That's why. Welcome to the Chill Sister podcast. My name is Rashida.
And I'm your sister Ladu. I'll be recording live from Abuja, the center of excellence. Or is it? Is Abuja the center of excellence? That's Lagos, go. Yeah, I think that's just one week ago, but that's Ubana.
Center of excellence, core. Excellence of center. Center of excellence.
Scratch that.
Don't scrap anything. Everybody come and see your uses representing Nigeria. She said that she is Center of Excellence, Abuja. Hey, God.
Rashida, that means that you cling to. I give you this one for free. Ride on.
Oh my God. What a way to start the episode. How have you been? How's your week?
You know me now, as usual. Alhamdulillah, because of time difference, I've not been able to get my sleep back.
Okay.
Well, I had to resort to there's this sleeping tab.
Oh wow.
Take it on, was it Wednesday, Thursday, 2. Rashida, I couldn't sleep till like 3 a.m. So what's the point of sleeping? Is it not better to just stay and pray till Fajr?
Oh wow.
My whole system was upside down. When it's time for me to sleep, it's on busting time.
Yeah.
Nigeria, how am I going to do that one? The whole sleeping pattern Inani was shitty.
Usually 1 week is okay for you to adjust now. What is wrong with you? How come?
Maybe
up to now?
All this no light, there's light on the gen, all these factors.
Yeah.
We think all these, I won't call it abnormalities, underdevelopment are not big issues. We as Nigerians, we adapt easily to everything.
Yeah.
But when you leave Nigeria, this kanana abubuwa, they affect the quality of our lives.
Of course they do.
I feel the stress of do you have enough fuel for generator? What am I going to do? The food I live in.
That's true.
Not thinking about them enhances the quality of your life.
Of course.
You will now use your mind, your time, and your energy for other things. Important things. What is this now? My sister. Now, so I grapple with sleep till Thursday, Friday,
yeah.
Today, but all in all, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
I think my week was okay. Yeah. How was yours? This one that you had a good sleep.
It's just one day. It's just for one day.
Yeah, what happened now?
Nothing happened this week. The days are running fast. I don't know what's happening. It's just you wake up, it's Monday, and you sleep again, it's Saturday or Sunday. So nothing gang is happening. So Alhamdulillah, everything is fine. We are not sick. We are grateful to Allah that we are healthy. Brings me to this week prayer. This week, this week we are going to thank Allah, because usually we always pray, Allah give me this, Allah give me that. Every time human beings,
it's human nature now.
Yeah, every time human beings, we are always saying we need this. Yeah, Allah give me this. We forget to thank Allah, but we need to thank Allah. So this week we are going to thank Allah, and we are going to say, oh yeah, lift your hand. You say, Ya Allah, we thank you that none of our family members have to depend on us to eat. We say, Ya Allah, thank you. It's deep. We say, Ya Allah, thank you. Thank you that my parents don't have to wait for me to send them money, or for me to give them money, give them anything before they can eat, before they can live their lives. It's a privilege. We don't know.
Yeah, it is.
We don't know how important that is. 3 categories of people. There are those that don't even think about giving their parents money. Their parents are rich enough. This generation to the next generation, like their generations are sorted. Generations after generations are sorted.
Generational wealth.
Generational wealth.
For example,
thank you.
The Otedolas.
The Otedolas. The wires. Those ones. Those are the big boys in Nigeria. Oil money. They have oil wells. The second category of people are those that their parents are okay. They don't have to give for their parents to live their life, you know. They are just when they give is and you are giving so that Allah will bless you, so that they will pray
that
for
one
you.
is for yourself.
I think that's the category that I fall into. Alhamdulillah.
It's true, but it's a good category.
Yes, now we are in the middle. We are not up there. Then the last category is those ones that if they don't give, their parents will not eat.
Nothing will happen.
Their family will not eat. Nothing will happen. Everything is stagnant. That's how you are there thinking. My mother has not eaten. My father have not eaten. Month end, you're trying to see what you can arrange for the family. So I want to say thank you to Allah. We fall into the second category that anything we give is an added bonus. You are giving for yourself so that you say, okay, please pray for me. I need the barakah. So alhamdulillah. So I want to say thank you to Allah for giving us that blessing and that privilege.
It's a very big from me. Because I will add to that prayer a point. Contentment.
Yeah.
See, actually, and it's human nature. We can't blame ourselves. We are forgetful. Just human nature. A lot of blessings that manifest in our lives, we don't even get to acknowledge. Sometimes we don't see it. May Allah bless us with contentment. And talking about that, I wanted to touch a bit about the last category you spoke of, where parents cannot even fend for themselves without the support of their children, which a lot of families in Nigeria fall into. Not by their will or they love being in that position, but because of the kind of country we are. When you say a lot of families or some families, their financial burden solely falls on the shoulders of their children. Sometimes people think it's the poorest of the poor, but it's not like that.
No, it's not.
Some retirees that have served this country, I'm sure you've seen a lot of times, you see headlines, pensioners protesting for their own money.
Rampant.
And Rashid, I don't think this money is a huge sum. If you hear the amount of the pension, you will cry. And they are being owed that.
Some people even die without getting it.
How well they serve is another subject on its own, but they have given a better part of their lives to this country.
To the country,
now they have to depend solely on the children. Number two is the ripple effect. If they have responsible children and the children know that I just have to take care of my parents, do you know they would go to all means, by all means, to get that money to help their parents?
Of course.
Which is a bad thing. They might enter into the wrong hands.
It
might lead them to doing all
it's
sorts,
true. It's
all
true.
in the name of why is their responsibility that they have to take care of.
Two ways to look at it.
It's quite sad. Alhamdulillah. And I just hope social systems where the government give help to
how many of them is effective? It's talking as if it's not in this Nigeria that all of us
I'm not sure. I think I have to check in Nigeria how many programs of that do we have.
What are you talking about? Are you sure you are still in Nigeria, or do you think you're in Boston? Have you not heard them allocating money to it and nobody sees the money?
We are even going for just few weeks back. Kingston, they budgeted how many billion to cushion the effect of the removal of the fuel subsidy. Look at the embarrassment, Rashida. They said there's a social register in every state, and that's what they're going to use to allocate those monies. That 20,000 that they will give people, was it 25,000?
What is
for 3 months? So after the 3 months, what will happen? Because a bag of Maggi now, how much is it in the market? Is it a cup of gari? So they shamelessly invited, was it 3 or 4 people to the villa, and they were displaying checks of 25,000 naira to these people.
Can you imagine?
Somebody said the transportation, because one guy came from, was it Benue?
Oh my God.
One man came from Benue. So somebody was now analyzing this. He said, this one, if he paid for transportation, because if he had no money, he would borrow to come to Abuja, one. So he'll now go back how many thousand? Let's say, I know it should be, let's say minimum 5,000. So 10,000 don't go waka for the money. Definitely he's going to eat. Maybe he has outstanding debt on his head. The moment he gets home, the money is gone.
Wow.
It's quite sad. So imagine you or your parents being in that position. And these people that are in this position, but no,
it's the system. The system doesn't favor.
We are actually lucky, alhamdulillah, like you said.
And
I pray everything gets better culture in Nigeria, but it's sad.
This sad. Brings me to my next question. I want to ask you, there's a
Please,
question
let's
of...
have something enlightful,
Okay.
not all this sad.
Okay,
Rashida, I'm
I
warning
agree.
you. Me, I'm tired of discussing sad topics. So if it's not trigger warning, it's
Oh, okay.
really.
Bring me to my question of the week. Can you let your son marry someone like you? Answer this question truthfully without being biased. Use your church mind to answer this question.
You'll be the luckiest person. No?
Yeah.
Mother number one, the one and only.
Are you answering this question because it's you, or you're answering this question?
Wait, that's my problem with you, Rashida. I am giving you my answer. You don't want to accept. So do you want to answer on my behalf? Wait for your turn now. Maybe don't my turn. The one and only, the fresh mommy. The one that will tell you the way it is.
Yes.
No holding grudges. The one that will help you. I'll tell him, run, no, hold on.
Me too, I can beat my chest to say that I will allow my child marry somebody like me. Because, no.
You see, people will say we are being biased. So.
Forget, let them say, because me, I know, say, my character is top notch. If I must say that myself, if I want, I can praise myself.
Wait, relax. Wait, no. We're the ones that are supposed to judge your character. My friend.
No, don't judge it. No, even my parents, even my mom, even my dad, they can testify. I never gave them problem. I did not give them. They even used to use me for example. It's me that I say people should stop using me for example.
So if they say E.G., the next is Rashida.
God bless you. Get the G's. They used to use me for example. Yes.
My sister is good. Wash yourself. If nobody will wash you, wash yourself.
I give people space.
Yeah, as we ought to.
Like I give you, but me, I believe in giving people your space because I want to be treated that way. I like my space a lot. Anybody that is entering my space too much will have fights with you.
Well, but Kumari Rashida, I think is a fantastic thing, fantastic trait to have as an adult. The more we grow, we see the importance of that space for yourself and for others. A lot is happening in our lives. Sometimes you need that space to process everything. There are times that you wake up in the morning, even in your own home, you don't want to speak to anybody. It's not like you're upset. No. That day you just don't feel like interacting that much. That's why it depends on the
individual,
with the person and the individual. When you get to know this person, there are some friends or family members that need that nudge to even open up to you. You give them that space depending on the severity of the issue. If it's something casual, it's fine. But there are instances that you know the person really needs you. Maybe they don't even know that they need you to push them. I know that's not what you mean, but for clarification for our listeners, that in that instance, you just have to go all the way. If I will say this myself, not that because we are running this podcast together, Rashida is a very good person. She's a great mother for her kids. Even though she comes here with the violence, blah, 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 forget it. She's just for me, her guy.
My God, where's my tissue?
Rashida is the person that is content. She's in her space, doing her thing. When you need her, she'll be there. And I'm sure it's same for her family. So I don't think her son wouldn't want to marry somebody like her. To close it, Rashida, if we ask this question, if you can remember, there was a lot of time they have been having this conversation on Twitter. It trends now known as X.
Now known as X.
A lot of time, they have to be trending. We have debate. Ladies, will you be willing to marry a man like your father?
Your father?
Come and see testimonies. You cry.
No, that one.
99% will say nah, he. No.
I didn't want to ask.
Nah.
I didn't want to ask that. That's why
we are not asking. Well, we are not asking so that we'll cover both parts. If you want to know, you can Google.
It's not from our mouth to hear anything.
Thank you very much. Or our listeners, I'm sure they must have seen it. They themselves, ask yourself, if you're a lady, will you be willing to marry a person like your dad? Be honest with yourself. Be honest. It's not me. You don't have to tell Rashida or me. You and your God. Are you? It's quite sad.
It is sad. No, if you read the comment or that this thing, no.
No.
I say, what are the fathers doing? They need to do better. I say, what are the fathers doing? Out of 100, only maybe like 3 people that you will see that will say yes.
And those ones self is even suspect.
No, I beg, forget.
That means, in summary, Rashida, your kids, your family were just surviving you.
Yeah, that's bad.
You were just tolerating you.
They're just tolerating you. Just
So
because you are the
our
father.
generation need to change this narrative.
Yes, our generation. Okay. Anyway, what we are on social media is not the reality, but we used to see some parents trying. If I don't know if it's for the camera, you know what? Even if it's for Instagram that they are doing this show, and maybe that's not how their real life is outside. You know, this Instagram, you cannot see which one is true, because you will see a father changing
I
pampers.
can say social media is a lie.
It's a lie. 100% lie.
With a pinch of salt.
It's Dululu. Delusional.
My sister. No, it's quite sad. But the thing is, our generation, Alhamdulillah, our generation, if they don't want to do better, I'm sorry for them. Do you know why?
Yeah.
The kids of nowadays, they don't send you. you know that thing
during
our time, or
it's true.
Our parents or
yes,
people older than us. When the dad entered the home,
everybody run around.
Or when they hear his car in the driveway, even like a monster. Apart from when they hear the dad like a monster. And you, as a man, your family, when they feel your presence or when they know you're back, they're all running. And
heart attack.
That's being manly. What rubbish. I have a friend, when her dad comes back from work, the first thing he goes is to touch the back of the TV to know whether or not they have been watching TV. So, okay, wait. Your family are not supposed to enjoy themselves because you're not around?
No. When the dad is coming back from work, they start having anxiety. Everybody is running helter-skelter. Everybody's looking for a corner of the house.
Everybody's happy before you come. The moment you enter the house, graveyard, automatic graveyard.
Oh,
but you see, children of nowadays, when you're talking to them, Daddy, why
are you saying? Why are you saying? Why are you shouting?
I can hear you. I can hear you. You know, us, we didn't have the liver to question your dad. Who that shit out? Question with
liver.
With which mouth?
I grew up with a military man.
Funny story. I and Rashida both have military parents. My dad was an ex-soldier, so was like,
they train us as if they are training their junior colleagues.
Okay, so for my dad, that one he's kind of playful. He's the one that will gather children. That you come and take how many stroke of cane, you now collect money. See the bonding time.
They'll train you to give you money.
He bonds with the male kids.
See who is stronger.
Stroke, how much will you get? I can't remember the amount. You know, the degree of the discipline and hard-handedness differs, but there are a lot of aspects of our growing ups that I wouldn't change, given the kind of kids that we have now. I think it shaped us to become this now. We have empathy. We are not self-centered. We're not that selfish to Soronsu.
We are not entitled.
Not at all. This argument is an epidemic that we have now. I think the good parts outweighs the bad part. And I always say this, they didn't know better, Rashida.
They didn't know better.
Kingani, it's not like there's a manual that they read. So they thought they were doing what was best. If you see now, during their old age, they will now want to be close to their children, and it's too late.
It's not all of them that want to be close to their children at old age.
I know some of them, they will now want to be close to the children. Children that already have...
And it's too late. You're just
too late
to cry. And some of them don't even know how to go about these things, you know.
They're used to giving orders.
And they don't listen.
Nobody questions them.
They don't listen.
When they think they're the alpha or omega.
If they listen, we'll be having a different conversation. They don't want to adjust. They are scared. The older generations are scared of change. They don't accept change. They don't like going with the trend. They are comfortable where they are. They don't want to move from where they are. So,
but you know, Rashid, it's not everybody that wants to move away from their comfort zone.
Even
us, the way we are, that we've been making more sense. No, really, there are some things that you do. I'm sure your child will be like this one.
Wallahi, my son, when I'm shouting and I'm trying to tell him I'm listing all the bad behavior he has done for the day and stuff like that, before he started blocking his ears, he would just
I told you now. So you cannot
block his ears.
No, it's not possible. Kariani. No. But all in all, alhamdulillah, it would have been worse.
Yusuf, a little bit told me that your president has budgeted or is budgeting or has bought a presidential yacht for $5.5 billion. Please tell me it's not true.
They submitted a supplementary budget. So this budget will run for the rest of the year. So 1 month plus. And it's worth $22 1 point something trillion.
There's money in my country.
In that budget, they now, in one of the line items was 5 billion for presidential yacht. How? That's not the most outrageous thing. Another thing was 1.2 billion for vehicle for the office of the first lady, which is not constitutionally recognized in Nigeria. There's nothing like the office
of the first lady.
It's
Wow.
under the then vehicles again. How many billion for the presidency? Aaron, all these things in a country that you keep telling Nigerians to be patient. You know, we have to write this term. Things will get better. Okay, you cannot even wait for the end of the year so that you can add some of this thing to the 2024 budget. No. So tell me, they are going to spend that amount of money in just 1 month plus.
Wow.
Rashida, we don't have the money. They are going to borrow.
Of course. We are still owing.
Important. Thank you.
We have not
after Nigerians, social media was abuzz.
Social media went crazy.
Social media went crazy. No. The insensitivity is too much. And can mean because Nigerians will take anything and everything.
Yeah.
But this one is called.
This is not the right time. Nigerian. Do you have ocean or do you have the yacht we sail in Abuja?
Rashida, let's even say Nigeria is surrounded by water. With our current state, yacht is all about luxury, resting, kutu, and stuff. American president doesn't have a yacht. Developed countries that we borrow from, they don't have yachts. Then you, a poor country, Nigeria, that you borrow to even pay salary, you want to buy a yacht for a president. What did you do that you want to rest? Okay, a quick story. I think
you want to rest.
Which American president? I think in the 1940s or even before then, they used to have a yacht, presidential yacht in US for the president. So I think there was an economic meltdown.
Okay,
they had to sell that yacht. Up to today, not presidential yacht. They even call it, was it the floating White House as a den? So ever since that time that it was being sold, they never bought another one. Say poor country, hungry people like
that's
us
the right
Nigeria,
thing to do.
We are borrowing. They are not even afraid. Presidential yacht. One of the spokesperson came out to say that no, they just use the name presidential yacht, but it's actually for the Navy.
I saw that update.
Not stupid. Last, when the pressure was too much, what they did was, okay, the House of Reps rejected it. They now moved the money. Okay. Oh, funny thing, presidential yacht was 5 billion.
Yeah.
And provision for student loan was the same 5 billion in the budget. No, just look at the way they value education in Nigeria. So after, of course, the House of Assembly, they are not going to talk about the vehicles because they just got their own. For each senator and House of Reps is going to get a vehicle worth 160 something million naira. Imagine.
What?
So they didn't watch that one. Yeah. So after the outcry, the criticism from Nigerians, they now said, okay, no, they have moved that 5 billion and added it to the provision for student loan. Why not just remove it? Because you're borrowing this money.
Yes.
So you knew the student loan needed more funding. They just wanted to borrow that exact amount. Baz and look at the money. In just less than 2 months, trillions you are going to borrow. Kai! Oh my God. So my sister, that's it. I don't know. It's like with every new government, the insensitivity level,
it rises.
As in, they don't feel the pulse of the Nigerians. They are living in an alternate world entirely because I don't understand when people cannot even afford 2 square meals. This is what you want. One of the spokesperson for the Senate was saying, why are they shouting about the vehicles? That if he wants to go to his constituents, don't they see that the road is very bad? He needs a car like that. I say, if you were not a senator, were you not going to manage any stupid car that you have to go to your village?
Thank you.
Can you imagine? Rashida, whenever I talk about Nigerian government and issues, I get emotional. I'm tired.
Excuse me, the road to his state is bad, but they are not thinking of budgeting money to repair the roads. They are thinking of money to buy cars so that they can walk on the road. How stupid is that? How does that even sound?
Was it not your responsibility to make sure that those roads were good because the contracts were given out, the monies were given out, the roads were not done well? Are you not supposed to call the contractor or whatever, or what's the procedure that you need to ask questions? Why is this road still like this? As a senator, are you not supposed to fight? See that you see? Yes, not. Are you not supposed to fight to see
they
that?
They are very insensitive.
Comes to your own constituents. No. It's all about their stomachs. Let me borrow from you, Rashida. My sister. If it's Nigerian politics, carry him like that. Amici said something now, and he said Nigerians don't react to anything. We just talk and we move on. Wait for the next bombshell.
It's true.
And you know it. When you talk now, somebody tell you if it's Yoruba, since Tinubu is Yoruba, during Buhari time, when
Where people were eating, people were not
were the
saying
one that suffered most during Buhari's time.
are still
So
suffering.
instead of us to come together, we'll be using tribalism to be suffering. If you go to the market, there's no market for Hausa, there's no market for Yoruba.
Yeah.
All of us will suffer. The fuel price that is up now, are you going to go to Yoruba or APC fuel station?
Thank you
We are
very
in
much.
it together.
We are in
Am
it
I
together.
Alhamdulillah.
It is
Hi.
well. We will survive this.
We are going to survive.
Moving on. Okay, I wanted to read this one for you. I didn't want to talk about husband problem or wife problem, but I tried my best today. I just had to share this one. I tried my possible best. I squeezed myself. I tried. But this injustice, I can't stand for injustice. So this woman, she wrote in, she said, Wednesday, I got a devastating news at my prenatal appointment that our baby had no heartbeat at 11 weeks.
Aye.
This is our second pregnancy loss, and I am distraught.
That's less than 3 months.
Yeah. My doctor advised me to go home and rest and let my body naturally release all the pregnancy content, which took 2 days to begin with.
Yeah.
Friday afternoon, the pain started to kick in and it increased. My husband has previously planned going out to his friend's house for dinner, but I felt he should have stayed home with me and support me through this. The pain was so intense.
Yes.
I was in tears and couldn't comfortably walk or sit. He bought me some ibuprofen and said he would call to check up on me, but I felt that wasn't enough. My mom offered to come over and nurture me, but I declined because I wanted him to be by my side.
Whose pregnancy was it? Can you imagine?
After 4 hours of no word from him, I exploded since he hadn't been back yet. Now we are talking of divorce. So she's asking, is she an asshole for wanting to divorce her husband for this? Well.
I will not say she's an asshole, but I think we don't know the full detail of their relationship. That's one.
That's one.
Number 2, a lot of women will not come to the conclusion of divorce because of one incident.
True.
Number 3, the insensitivity of it all. Hi, Rashida, women are going through it. Why? What stupid plan will you have with whatever friend that your bleeding wife will not be paramount at that moment? You didn't even forget about appointment in the first place. How did you even remember it? Let's start from there. How did you remember that you are going to have dinner or whatever, hang out with your friends? That could have happened.
Yeah.
But what is it? Let's scratch that. Even if it was just your roommate, friend, your neighbor. Talk more of your wife. It was your pregnancy. No, now, if this is the only reason, it doesn't warrant divorce. Maybe they will need to go to therapy. Or
they can work it out through therapy. Not everybody likes going to therapy. Some people don't like the idea of going to sit with another person to tell their...
Okay, maybe they need to sit, because the way she's explaining it's like she knows what she wants. She needs to be vocal and tell him exactly what he did wrong, and she's not going to accept that. Moving forward, this is it. But I bet you this is not the only incident that prompted her to tread that line.
Yes.
I really doubt it. The incident is quite sad and unfortunate, Gaskia. What is this? Why now? Because if it's the other way around, the woman will...
she can't even try it.
Leave that door.
She cannot even try it.
And you know how men become babies when they are sick? Come on. This thing say they will die.
Another person said that same thing happened to her. Her husband went to watch a movie with his friend. For a movie they have watched together already 3 times.
Something's going on that she doesn't know. I bet you there's no movie that is sweet enough that men will go and watch 3 times.
They have watched she has watched that movie with him 3 times already, but he had another appointment to go and watch the same movie with his friends again.
And you know they can cover for each other. Was it not the other day we were talking about every man having a rapist as a friend, or somebody that knows a rapist? They will cover for each other.
They will cover for each other.
It's something else.
I saw another thing on the internet. This was a video of a man that was saying something about his opinion about he was just saying how men say that women are very unrealistic people, that yeah, he agrees. It's like when we say women have very unrealistic expectations, but he's trying to say that there's nobody that has unrealistic expectation, unicorn, fairy tale than the opposite sex, which is men, which is his gender.
His gender.
Because he's not denying that women do have unrealistic opinion. They want a man who is...
But the degree differs.
Yes. So he's saying that women expect a man to be 6 feet tall and make 6 figures. Well, it's not bad. If your man makes 6 figures and is 6 feet tall, it's a bonus thing.
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
Realistic. You can actually see men that make 6 figures.
Of course.
And you can see men that have 6 packs.
I have 6 packs.
Or even 4 packs. You can even go down small.
He's like, but that for some men is unrealistic for them, because not every man has 6 figures or has 6 packs, or
Yeah.
But him personally, he knows 10 dudes who fit into that category. His clique of friends.
Yeah.
He knows 10 men that he can say have 6 pack, make 6 figures, are tall. All they need is just have a good job, good genetics, and everything is sorted. But for men, what do they expect from a woman? She has to be a virgin.
Yes.
When they marry her. And she has to be a freak too. You'll be a virgin, but you'll be doing that Cardi B style. You'll be Cardi B.
Okay.
Then she gets to pay half of the bills.
Again.
For her to be a perfect woman, she will do 100% of the cleaning, cooking, raising the child. From all that, she'll still be, she'll be exhausted from all that. By the end of the day, you're tired.
My sister, what you listed, even one will exhaust you.
But
because
still,
you said she has to contribute half. So which means she's
still working.
You forgot that part. She's
still working. Then at night when you are ready, she has to be ready. She cannot complain. Because she has to meet all your sexual needs,
Yes, superwoman.
In the middle of the night, maybe you cannot, your hand, you're like a crippled man, your hand is paining, you don't know, you say, oh baby, help me go make sandwich or something, I'm hungry, I need a snacks. She'll still stand up and go and do it. And that's not it. She also has to give birth to all your babies. She has to lose those baby weights in 30 days or less.
Yes.
While some of the women, if you are not lucky, you're fighting postpartum depression all by yourself, because the man will never understand, because she's giving some attitudes. You don't understand what is going on. Attitude has changed. She's not like the way she is before. And why we are thinking, the other day we brought a story of this one, after giving birth, she's even pregnant.
Thank you. I wanted to raise that to show you it's the reality.
It's the reality. Why you're giving birth?
The list has not finished. The
list has not finished. Because you cannot wait for her to heal. If you are not strong enough to hold yourself, you will still go out and cheat.
What did you say the other day? If they are not beating,
if they are not killing, they are cheating. The list, I've not finished the list. I've not finished the list. Then she can't get older, because when she looks older, she's falling off. Yes, when she looks older, with all these things that her body has gone through, when she's getting older, you decide you want to go and cheat with a younger person, you want to cheat with a, like she can't get older, because when she gets older, she's falling off. How many?
Falling off, like saying her leaves.
It was not like saying how many women fit into that category. Is that not very unrealistic of men? Because the men's list, what they expect women to have, a man, all you need is 6 pack, 6 figures. What else do you need?
Yes, tall.
You have tall.
Like your own, that your spec now.
Tall and handsome. With long hair.
At least if you...
with braided hair.
At least if you search very well, you are going to find something that fits that description. But look, the thing is cool. We are laughing, but it's not even funny.
It's not funny.
The sad part for me and my takeaway from this, they were able to manipulate women to have very low self-esteem.
Yes.
Now you see women fighting to fit that category. No self-love, nothing. But it's practically impossible. You end up hating each other at the end of the day. There's no two ways about it, because you are not a horse. And you're a human being. You have feelings.
Yeah.
So you will be there doing your thing. Isn't the worst part of it when you work you contribute half, and you're doing every other thing.
Yeah, you're doing every other thing.
And you see this categorization of
that's what makes you
this
a perfect wife.
There's nothing like a perfect wife. Is there? I think it's an illusion, and we need to make away with it. Perfect wife. There's no perfect human being.
There's no perfect husband. There's no perfect wife.
Not at all. But it's quite sad. You've been listing the men's expectation, like play. You just kept going on and on and on. Yeah. And I bet you, if you meet another man, he will add to that list. But is that Chiribani? He will add to that list. He will add.
Yep.
Hi, no. God help us, so Rashida. Thank God you are off the market. No.
Which off the market?
How you would have done it now?
You are off the market. I beg, Mona, leave me. You see, after all this list that this man said, you see how he said it. Everything was hitting home, right? He was giving points. Everything
on point.
Point on point. Everything was articulating. Everything was making sense. Everything was sounding good. Guess what?
Yes, now.
Guess what? This same guy cheated on his wife. Did
you
see that coming?
No, I didn't. If they are not killing their what?
They are cheating. After everything he said.
Sorry, Rashida, I'm going to send you this video that is trending since yesterday, where either trust a man or be Mexican. So people have been replying to that tweet. Oh, a woman speaking Spanish, as in women, they will never trust.
No. I was shocked. This same guy, after
to tell you it's a mistake now. It was the devil.
After he has finished making sense, everything was going. I was believing him. I'm saying this is the 1% of the 1% of the men. This guy, he cheated on he cheated on his wife. I said, what are we going to believe now? Where are we heading to? Anybody that comes and talks.
You know, my own advice now always is prayers.
Only prayers can save us, because there's things that
solace is prayers.
Yes, you cannot fall back to anything apart from prayers.
Because one way or the other, it's prayer that will either remove you from that situation, or it's prayer that will give you the strength to handle it, or it's prayer that will give you the answer to it. So last, it's not by your doing.
It's not by your prayer. No matter how smart you think you are. No matter how smart you think you are.
What smartness? Is that prayer?
It's prayer.
Just whether you like it or not, you just need to be prayerful.
Yes.
Because no. The heart of a man
is wicked.
Kai.
Please,
what did I say?
The heart of a man is wicked. Yes, please, I'm not there, because anytime I meet you, the two of us, if we jam,
you'll be laughing, you'll be answering, you'll be completing you saying, which one is you're not there? You are there.
Yeah, if we join, it does not used to be good. I don't like it. Oh, we are running out of time.
Forget. What did I say? Let me say it for the last time.
The heart of man is wicked.
The heart of a man is what?
Is wicked. Oh, you sis, we are running out of time.
This one I'm enjoying myself. What is wrong with you?
Before we leave, I wanted to ask you our trivia of this week. Would you rather be able to read people's mind, or would you rather have the power to disappear and reappear in places? Which one? Choose one. Which one?
To read people's mind. My sister, if you can read people's mind, it will save you from that thing that you want to disappear from. So let me read the man and I will physically disappear. I will not be in this situation that I need to disappear.
Yeah.
Yes, now.
Yeah, good point. I'd rather be able to disappear. Just appear and disappear, because I don't want to read people's mind. I don't care what they want to do. That's their own problem.
Okay, why do you need to disappear, Rashida?
I just want to like, now I'm here, I'll just disappear. I'll go and hug my mom. Ooh, I'll say, hi, yeah, okay, everything fine, you're okay. Then I'll just come back.
And do you know this thing about disappearing? In Amutanen, there are thieves that can like disappear, go in through the wall.
Yeah.
I always think about this scenario. You not disappear. You'll be stuck in another realm altogether, Rashida. You're not on earth. You're not in heaven. You don't know where you are. You're just there.
No, you are bringing Nigerian film inside this disappearing. I'm talking about correct. the real one. You disappear, you appear. I want to see the world. I want to, like, now, don't think that I'll just appear in Korea. Where?
Yeah.
I'll just appear somewhere nice because I want to see the world. It's so unfortunate that with everything Allah has given us, finances will not allow you to be able to see all the beautiful places in the world, except you see them on the TV or you see them via phone. You can't go and see them physically. So that's the only reason I want to be able to disappear and appear, to see the beautiful,
so many beautiful places to visit.
So many beautiful places.
So many beautiful places.
Yeah, so that's the only reason.
Nice one. Keep to your own. You know, in Nigeria, we are living among wolves.
Among bad people that will shock you. People that when they do something, you will not even expect.
We are living among wolves.
Yeah.
In sheep clothing. So let me maintain my own. To save myself. There's nothing in my life that my peace of mind and my sanity.
Very important.
That disappearing act for you. Let me read from afar. Day your day. I did
my day. All right. On that note, we want to say a very big thank you to all of you for listening. We want to appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming week in, week out. Thank you for
growing with us.
I see all the numbers going up. I see people that immediately drops your listening. So I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. Please,
thank you.
Don't forget to like,
subscribe. We want your opinions, recommendation. Most importantly, I always talk about that. Is there a topic that you want us to talk about? We are here. Is there a place that you think we should improve? Please, we're here. Anything. Most importantly, we'll be running our mouth here. So we want to hear your own part. Please,
criticize us. Criticize. Let's hear.
But all in all, we say a big thank you. Thank you. Please share, like
all the good stuff. See you next week. Bye.